Have you ever wondered why some people seem to sleep better in one position than another? You might have noticed that some folks love lying on their stomachs, while others swear by the comfort of their right or left side. There are those who curl up tightly in a fetal position, seeking the warmth and protection reminiscent of the womb, while others prefer to stretch out, their limbs sprawling in every direction. Sleep preferences can be as unique as the individuals themselves. Some delight in the coziness of pajamas, feeling secure in their nightly attire, while others prefer the freedom of sleeping without them, savoring the sensation of sheets against their skin. Some need the comforting weight of blankets to feel safe, while others thrive on the cool breeze of an uncovered night. If you've never given much thought to the best way to sleep, you're about to discover something truly enlightening. Thanks to an ancient Zen story, you'll learn about the unexpected benefits of sleeping on your left side, a seemingly simple choice that could change your sleeping habits and potentially improve your health forever. So stick around, because what you're about to hear might just revolutionize the way you rest. And before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss our latest content. Our story takes us to a peaceful Buddhist monastery tucked away in the tranquil mountains of Japan. Surrounded by serene gardens filled with the scent of blooming cherry blossoms and the gentle murmur of flowing water, this monastery was a place of refuge, contemplation, and wisdom. The monks who lived there followed a daily rhythm of meditation, study, and simple living, striving to connect deeply with both their inner selves and the natural world around them. One evening, as the moon hung like a luminous pearl in the night sky, casting its silvery light over the monastery grounds, an elderly and revered monk named Shinzo decided to impart some profound insights about sleep to his gathered disciples. The air was cool and crisp, filled with the fragrance of pine and earth, creating an atmosphere ripe for introspection. The disciples, dressed in their simple robes, gathered quietly in the main hall, a space filled with the soft glow of lanterns and the calming scent of incense. They took their places on tatami mats, the gentle rustling of fabric the only sound in the otherwise hushed room. Seated cross-legged on his own tatami mat at the front of the hall, Shinzo exuded a sense of calm and wisdom that came from a lifetime of spiritual practice. His presence was comforting, like a warm blanket on a cold night, and his eyes sparkled with the quiet joy of someone who had found peace within himself. As he began to speak, his voice was soft, yet carried the weight of experience and truth. "Today, dear disciples," Shinzo said, his tone soothing like the whisper of a gentle breeze, "we will explore why sleeping on your left side is one of the best things you can do for your health and well-being." The disciples, keen to absorb every word, leaned in slightly, their attention fully captured. Shinzo continued, "We will uncover the deep connections between left-sided sleep, its benefits for our bodies, and the impact it has on our spiritual growth. You will come to understand why Buddhist monks have chosen this sleeping position for centuries, a practice that is not just about comfort, but about aligning ourselves with the principles that guide the natural world and our inner lives." Shinzo's words were not just an introduction to a lesson. They were an invitation to embark on a journey into the intricate relationship between body, mind, and spirit that lies at the heart of many Eastern traditions. In these traditions, the pursuit of wisdom and balance often involves a harmonious integration of the physical and the spiritual. The seemingly mundane aspects of life, such as how we eat, breathe, move, and even sleep, are seen as opportunities to practice mindfulness and align ourselves with the natural order of the universe. The first benefit: optimal lymphatic drainage. Shinzo began by explaining the first benefit of sleeping on the left side. Optimal lymphatic drainage. He described the lymphatic system as a quiet, often overlooked part of our anatomy, but one that plays a crucial role in maintaining health. The lymph flows through our bodies like a gentle river, Shinzo explained, his hands moving gracefully to illustrate the flow. It carries proteins, glucose, and other vital substances, helping our body to cleanse itself of toxins. Sleeping on the left side, Shinzo continued, facilitates this flow. He likened it to a river following its natural course, unimpeded by obstacles. The left side of our body is home to the largest part of the lymphatic system, he said. By resting on this side, we allow gravity to aid the process, helping the lymph to move more freely and efficiently. This, in turn, aids in the removal of waste and toxins, much like a river carrying away dry leaves and debris, keeping the water clear and pure. Shinzo paused, letting the imagery sink in. The disciples could almost see the lymph as a gentle stream, winding its way through the body, purifying and nourishing as it went. Think of it as a nightly cleanse, Shinzo added. Each time you sleep on your left side, you are giving your body the gift of a fresh start, clearing away the day's accumulations and preparing yourself for the new day ahead. The second benefit: supporting the stomach and pancreas. Moving on, Shinzo shared the second benefit: the positive impact on the stomach and pancreas. These organs, he said, are like the deities of our internal temple, working diligently to support our digestion and overall well-being. He described how the stomach naturally sits on the left side of the body and how the pancreas, nestled just behind it, functions optimally when given space to expand and contract with the rhythm of our breathing. When we sleep on our left side, we create the ideal environment for these organs to work their magic, Shinzo said, his eyes sparkling with the joy of sharing this ancient wisdom. It's not just a physical act, it's a way of showing respect and gratitude to our bodies. By positioning ourselves on the left, we are inviting these organs to a dance where they can perform their tasks without hindrance. The disciples listened intently, absorbing the metaphor of the dance. Shinzo's teachings were not just about physical benefits, but also about cultivating an attitude of reverence toward one's own body. This positioning, Shinzo continued, also helps the pancreas to release digestive enzymes more effectively, enhancing the breakdown of food and the absorption of nutrients. It's a harmonious process, one that reflects the balance we seek in all aspects of our lives. The third benefit: purification and digestion. Shinzo then described the third benefit: enhanced purification and digestion. Imagine your digestive system as a garden, he said. When you sleep on your left side, you allow the stream of digestive waste to flow smoothly, like water nourishing fertile soil. Your intestines work more efficiently, absorbing nutrients and eliminating waste in a rhythm that mirrors the cycles of nature. He explained that this process was not just about physical health, but also about maintaining a sense of harmony within. Our bodies are a reflection of the natural world, Shinzo said. Just as a well-tended garden produces abundant fruit, a body that is cared for and aligned with natural principles yields vitality and clarity of mind. The disciples nodded in agreement, feeling the truth of Shinzo's words resonate within them. They understood that the way they treated their bodies was not separate from their spiritual practice, but an integral part of it. By choosing to sleep on your left side, Shinzo added, you are nurturing the inner garden, allowing it to flourish and support your journey toward greater awareness and balance. The fourth benefit. Heart health. Under the gentle glow of the lanterns, Shinzo spoke of the next benefit, heart health. The heart, he said with a gentle smile, is the ruler of our body, the central force that sustains us. By sleeping on the left side, we create a supportive environment for the heart, allowing it to function with ease and grace. He described how the aorta, the main artery that carries blood from the heart to the rest of the body, arches to the left. When we sleep on our left side, we are aligning ourselves with this natural curve, Shinzo explained. This positioning reduces the effort required by the heart to pump blood, making the flow more harmonious and less strenuous. Shinzo's words painted a picture of the heart working in concert with the rest of the body, each beat a gentle reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. Our heart is more than just a muscle, he said softly. It is a symbol of life, love, and connection. By honoring it with mindful sleep practices, we are nurturing our capacity to live fully and compassionately. The fifth benefit, spleen support and immune function. Next, Shinzo highlighted the importance of the spleen, an often overlooked organ that plays a key role in filtering blood and supporting the immune system. The spleen, he said, is like the body's devoted handmaiden, quietly performing its duties without seeking recognition. He described how the spleen functions more effectively when we sleep on our left side, as bodily fluids naturally flow toward it, aiding in the purification and renewal of the blood. Imagine the spleen as a sanctuary, Shinzo said, his voice filled with reverence. When we sleep on our left side, we are like pilgrims arriving at this sacred place, offering our bodies the nourishment and care they need. It is a silent but powerful act of self-love and respect. The disciples listened, their minds opening to the idea that even the smallest, most hidden parts of the body deserve attention and gratitude. Shinzo's teachings were weaving a tapestry of interconnectedness, showing that each organ, each system, was part of a larger whole, working together to support life. The sixth benefit, connecting with gravity and balance. With a deep gaze, Shinzo introduced the sixth benefit with poetic flair. Like nature, following the course of a river, sleeping on the left side connects us with gravity, our silent guide at night. Gravity aids our lymphatic system, helping our bodies purify as we rest. He continued, in resting on the left side, we find balance between body and mind. It's not just about comfort, it's about enriching our health and deepening our connection to the world. It's a true celebration of life that reveals itself in our dreams and quiet moments. Sleeping this way isn't merely resting, it's an opportunity for inner and spiritual awakening. Shinzo's words resonated deeply with the disciples. They realized that every choice, even something as simple as how they slept, was an opportunity to align themselves with the principles of balance and harmony that underpinned their spiritual practice. It was a reminder that mindfulness extended beyond the meditation cushion and into every aspect of life. The seventh benefit, breathing and respiratory health. Smiling at his disciples, Shinzo explained the balance between yin and yang in sleep. The left side, with its yin nature, envelops us like a nighttime embrace. This simple practice is a gift, an offering to our inner selves. He shared stories of monks who felt energy flow like a calm river while practicing left-sided sleep, a harmony that extends beyond physical benefits and touches the spiritual realm. He explained how sleeping on the left side can also improve breathing. This position aligns the trachea and esophagus with the spine, making breathing easier. The diaphragm, situated beneath the lungs, moves more freely, promoting deep, smooth breaths. Since the heart is on the left side of the chest, Shinzo continued, sleeping this way reduces pressure on the heart and enhances blood circulation. It can also help prevent acid reflux. When lying on the left side, the stomach sits lower than the esophagus, reducing the likelihood of gastric juices backing up. The disciples could feel the practical wisdom in Shinzo's words. They knew from experience how a simple shift in posture could make a profound difference in how they felt, both physically and mentally. Shinzo's teachings reinforced the idea that the body was a temple deserving of care and attention in all its aspects. The eighth benefit: supporting the spine and musculoskeletal health. Additionally, Shinzo noted that sleeping on your left side supports the spine, keeping it in a natural S shape. This alignment reduces stress on the discs and joints, leading to a tension-free awakening. "Remember," said the monk, "sleeping on your left side is more than just a restful position. It's a path to greater awareness and spiritual growth. Buddhist monks, aware of the body-mind connection, have long preferred this side for sleep. You should try it too, for the benefit of both your body and mind." Shinzo's words resonated in the peaceful hall, leaving the disciples thoughtful and inspired. They understood that by aligning their sleep with these principles, they were not just caring for their physical health, but also deepening their spiritual practice. Each night became an opportunity to honor their bodies as vessels of their spiritual journey. A journey beyond the monastery. In the days that followed, the disciples noticed positive changes in their bodies and minds. They felt more refreshed, their digestion improved, and their meditation practice deepened. The simple act of changing their sleep position brought profound benefits, affirming the wisdom of ancient traditions. Shinzo's teachings spread beyond the monastery as well. Visitors who learned about the benefits of left-sided sleep began to practice it, experiencing similar improvements. The knowledge, passed down through generations of monks, reached a wider audience, helping many achieve better health and spiritual balance. The disciples shared their experiences with others, spreading the wisdom they had gained from Shinzo. They spoke not only of the physical benefits, but also of the deeper sense of connection they felt with their own bodies. They described how left-sided sleep had become a nightly ritual, a way to ground themselves and reconnect with the principles of mindfulness and balance that were at the heart of their practice. One disciple, who had struggled with restless nights and frequent waking, found that sleeping on her left side helped her sleep more soundly. She noticed that her dreams became more vivid and peaceful, reflecting a newfound sense of harmony within herself. Another disciple, who had long battled digestive issues, reported that his symptoms improved significantly after adopting Shinzo's advice. He felt lighter and more energized, as if a burden had been lifted. Embracing ancient wisdom in modern life. Shinzo's teachings continued to ripple outward, reaching people far beyond the monastery walls. The story of left-sided sleep was not just a lesson in health, it was a reminder of the importance of listening to the body and honoring its needs. It was a call to embrace ancient wisdom in a modern world that often overlooks the simple natural ways to care for oneself. In a bustling city far from the serene mountains of the monastery, a young woman named Aiko stumbled upon Shinzo's teachings, while searching for ways to improve her sleep. She was struck by the simplicity and depth of the advice, feeling an instant connection to the story. Aiko had always struggled with anxiety, and her nights were often restless. She decided to try sleeping on her left side, curious to see if such a small change could make a difference. To her surprise, Aiko found that her sleep improved almost immediately. She felt a sense of calm wash over her as she settled into the new position, as if her body was finally finding the rest it had been seeking. The left side became her sanctuary, a place where she could let go of the worries of the day and drift into a peaceful slumber. She noticed that her mornings were brighter, her mind clearer, and her heart lighter. Inspired by her experience, Aiko shared Shinzo's teachings with her friends and family. She encouraged them to try left-sided sleep for themselves, hoping they too would find the peace she had discovered. As more people embraced the practice, they began to share their own stories of transformation. Shinzo's teachings had sparked a quiet revolution, reminding people of the power of small, mindful choices in their daily lives. In the quiet moments of the night, when the world is still and your mind is at ease, let the teachings of Shinzo be your guide. Let them remind you that you are part of a larger tapestry, woven together by the threads of nature, tradition, and spirit. And as you rest, may you find peace in knowing that even the smallest choices can lead to profound change, nurturing your journey toward greater health, happiness, and spiritual fulfillment.